Hey, what's going on? What's going on, brothers and sisters in Christ? I wanted to share something with you. I wanted to share something with you after, around the time of my accident and the trouble that came my way. You know, After the car accident, man, I had my fair share of trouble, man, a lot, and you know, I I looked at the vehicle recent, after the accident, and I remember when I kept saying it hit me. You know, it was I looked at it after the wreck. And when I looked at it, I knew it hit me. It hit my side. It hit me. And and after the accident, the vehicle after it hit me. And when I looked at the vehicle, like where I got hit, it was no sign of impact, but on the opposite side, like the bumper and the opposite side, the car was wrecked, man. And for the life of me, I don't get it. When the car hit me, the opposite side was more wrecked than the side I got hit, man. I still don't know what to make of that. You know, uh, I've been telling people about it, like, where I got hit, it's like the car is fine. Where I got hit, but the opposite side was like just trashed. And I knew that was the hand of God, man. And but what I'm about to share with you after the accident, uh, brothers and sisters in Christ, what I tell you is the truth. But if you say to me, Ray, I don't believe it, don't even trip, man, because I don't. I think it's some BS. What I tell you is the truth, but I think it's some BS. I'm not even gonna hold back on it. After the accident, I called my insurance company trying to do something, and my insurance company was just, I switched to Nationwide, and when I switched to them, man, I wish I didn't. I feel like that's the worst decision I could have made in my life, man. I I switched June the 30th. They got my money June the 30th. But I'm gonna tell you the insult is, the accident happened on the 3rd, and my insurance company didn't say nothing to me. They were like, hey, you're just new in the system. You're barely new in the system, so we can't do anything now. And I'm like, yo, I need something to get around with. I need to get from A to B. I need your help. You got my money. And it was like, it's nothing we can do now. All we can do is just start a claim. It's nothing we can do now. We can't help you. And I'm like left, like stranded, like, yo, I got a wrecked vehicle. You took my money, but you're not helping me. And the only thing they kept saying to me was, you just got with us. And without a week, I had no way of getting around. Nothing. And the insult, man, was when I was in the hospital, the guy hit me, man, and he's saying I ran the guy hit me and he's saying I ran the red light, man. To save his name, he's lying saying I ran the red light. Brothers and sisters in Christ, I tell you plain, man, my driving record is good, man. I have no issues, nothing to hold me back. I'm telling you, my driving record is straight. And so they making it, he's saying I ran it to save his name, to save him from having higher insurance. And I'm left looking stranded. And so I'm calling my insurance company sometime later. And they tell me, we can't help you because your insurance does not start until the 21st of July. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I paid for insurance now. You know, when you get my money, I expect to be insured immediately. Common sense, you know. And a discount to them is not insuring you until later in the month. They were trying to save me money, and to save me money, they weren't going to insure me until the 21st. I'm like, I didn't agree to this. I had nothing to do with this. They were like, you wanted a discount, you know, you wanted, you know, all the discounts possible, and I didn't know that not insuring a title holder or not insuring a person is cause for a discount. And so when I'm calling people, when I'm calling insurance companies, when I'm calling people, I had to tell them I'm not insured. If you say to me, Ray, this sounds like some BS, I don't believe you. Don't even trip, man. I don't believe it. I don't. And my vehicle was in holding. They had my vehicle, you know, the people that towed it. And after I got wrecked, my body was hurting for a while. And they told me they would not insure me. They would not cover nothing. The hospital called me around this time, and they gave me a bill they billed me for $4,000, going on $5,000. Brothers and sisters in Christ, these people are billing me for $4,000 to $5,000. And my insurance company ain't doing nothing by me. Nothing but nothing. And I'm mad. Like, yo, you get my money. You can take my money now, but you can't insure me now. You know what I'm saying? And I was mad, and I was just screaming it like, Nationwide is on your side. You know, and I was mad, man. Because who does this crap happen to, man? It's like, I remember when Nas said in Illmatic, you know, I need a new dude for this black cloud to follow. You know, and I know what that's like, man. Because that's how I was feeling. And my vehicle was in holding to the point where I had a bill for almost $1,000. I'm asking for your help. If you feel like I'm getting over, don't do nothing by me, man. I ain't did this video because I was not trying to sell you. I'm not trying to take advantage of you people, man. If you feel like I'm getting over, don't even do nothing by me, man. You know, and with the people that told me, the people that told my car, you know, I had to sell them my vehicle, and I had to give him like $200. I gave him $100, and I got to give him $100 this week. Oh, and on top of that, they called it out, boy. My head gasket blew. I just got it fixed now, but I need to get a radiator. I need to get my radiator straight. Oh, and I got a flat tire. I need to get my radiator, you know, I need to get a new radiator because my vehicle broke down. The one I just bought after the vehicle that my insurance company didn't do nothing with me about. They didn't do nothing. I'm telling you, my insurance company did nothing. And if you said to me, Ray, I don't believe you, don't even trip, man, because I don't believe it. I really don't. My insurance company ain't doing dick by me. They're not helping me. The hospital gave me this bill that's just unbelievable. And my insurance company ain't doing nothing by me. And it's looking like I'm an insured driver. When I talk to lawyers, lawyers can't help me out. No one can help me out because it's just going to be my word over theirs. I thought it was a street light where I got hit. Found out it's not. It's just a sensor. I am stranded, brothers and sisters in Christ. If you feel, something, and sometimes I feel some kind of way, because there's somebody, brothers and sisters, I know, and this person's well off. Like, when I say well off, we're talking multi-millionaire, like 8 figures to their name. And I'm not gonna say their name. I, I, I don't. All I know is I was speaking to this person like, yo, can I get a donation from you? Can you help me? Because after I got into the car accident, and they know the Bible in and out, and this and that, and they won't be swindled, and they will not help me. Money to this person is nothing at all. And I'm not treating them like, hey, you're well off, you're supposed to help me. Nah, man. Just money to you is nothing. A lot of y'all that watch my videos, man, y'all struggle like I struggle to make a living for yourself, man. You working, just making ends meet. That's all you doing. And this person, money is not a factor to this person, but they just won't help me, man. But when they get in touch with me, I don't know, man. If they say to me, how you doing? And I say, I don't know, if they ask me how I'm doing and I tell them I'm not good, I just won't get nothing in return. I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not trying to say this person's name. I'm not going to say this person's name. But you can't help but feel some kind of way, man. I didn't make this video because I'm not trying to milk you people. I'm not trying to take advantage of you people, man. Y'all just trying to survive like I'm trying to survive, man, and I'm not. And I'm telling you, I got the papers to share. I got the papers to show you. So you ain't taking my word for it, man. And if you said to me, Ray, if you said to me, man, I don't believe it, man. I do not believe it. Like a lot of the hassle that come my way, I don't believe it. It got me to be late on my rent because I just put a lot of money into this head gasket. I still got to get this vehicle registered, get plates on it. I could use your help if you're willing to help me. If you feel like I'm getting over, don't do nothing by me, man. I will show you the papers to back everything I'm saying. I don't believe what I'm telling you, man. A lot of stuff, when I was homeless, last year around this time, or just, around last year, and I was asking people for help, man, I didn't believe it, man. And this is from a pastor's son. And this person that's well off just won't help me, man. Just won't. Will not. I'm not over here like, hey, You have, you know, you're a multimillionaire. I don't see why you can't give me $1 million. Nah, man, I'm not saying that. I'm not like that. I don't. Nah, I'm just saying you can't help, and it's nothing to you, but you just simply won't. And, you know, I don't know. What am I supposed to be like the next time we talk? Hey, how's everything going? How's life? I don't know, man. That's what happened after the accident. That's what happened to me after my car accident. You know, and I was mad, like, you know, Jesus, man, I would have been better off dying in the accident than going through this crap, man. Because, you know, this stuff is unheard of, man. And the person's insurance company ain't doing, the person's insurance company are doing as much work as my own. When I say as much work as my own, I mean they ain't doing nothing by me. Nothing. I would tell people that know me what happened after my car accident, and I would tell them, you know, the stuff that happened. And the reason why I'm saying that to you is because as I would tell them this, it's like I'm telling them, like, and I'm telling y'all, I'm not trying to milk y'all people. I just, to be honest with you, I'm not trying to use the Almighty's name to take advantage of y'all, man. You know, and I was talking to a sister in Christ recent, and she was like, you know, she was telling me, like, Ray, how come you don't, how come you don't plant seeds? How come you don't talk about, how come you don't talk about sowing seeds or people sowing into your ministry? How come you don't do it? You know what I'm saying? And she was asking me about it, like, Ray, how come you don't do it? Why don't you ask people to sow into your ministry? Because I'm not trying to take advantage of you people. That's why. That's why you don't see me talking about, hey, why don't you sow seeds? Why don't you do this and do that? Because I'm not trying to take advantage of you people. Y'all are just trying to y'all are just trying to make do like I'm trying to make do. That's it. You just trying to survive like I'm trying to survive, man. You know what? I'd rather you not, you know what? Man, look, man, I don't know, man. Man, I don't know. I would show you documents if you sweating me. I talk to lawyers. Nobody can help me out, man. I'm just making this video hoping y'all say Ray will help you. Um, I think it's some BS. From the moment it happened, I thought it was some BS. I still don't believe what I'm telling you. I know it's the truth. I'm telling you what I'm telling you is the truth. I do not believe it myself, man. I don't. I don't. I'm telling you, I don't. I haven't made videos because I didn't know how to tell you people. I didn't know what to say. I'm just hoping you said Ray will help you. I don't know. All I know is I just was not trying to take advantage of you people, man. And I still don't know what to make of it, man. If you can help me, thanks. Thank you for everything y'all have done by me, man. I'll talk to y'all. If you want to donate to me, you can donate through PayPal, donate through any way that y'all comfortable about, man. Please call me. Let me know something. You know, thank you if you can. Be honest with you, I hate when I go through stuff like this, you know, and because y'all people are, man, I appreciate whatever y'all can do by me. I'll talk to you later.